Central Park Wildlife and Conservation. That I will show you that what is, we have done for the wildlife management. That is in this picture that I will show that is the structure of the wildlife conservation office. That is the main office who work for the wildlife management in the department, in the DNP. I will say DNP for the Department of Wildlife Management. You see that in this picture is we have many divisions that is under the Wildlife Conservation Office. That's our work that is focused on the T-pass. That is the one thing, the main thing that is we focus on the habitat side. And the second one that is we focus on the species management. And also for the we focus on the community around the protected area. That's, we have each division that is support for each part, and we work together for the wildlife management in Thailand. For this picture that I would like to show you that the implementing units in Thailand that we have about 300 units throughout the country that we work together for the wildlife management. I will show you that for the central part that we call that is the headquarters. That is we have the wildlife conservation office. And the second one that is we have the scientist office. We work in the headquarters, and for the regional section that we have for the like a wildlife sanctuary and non-hunting area, and the wildlife research station, and like a wildlife breeding station, and wildlife conservation development and extension station, and including with the wildlife checkpoint. Is the total of the unit work in the regional is about 300 units. That means we can work many activity and also many. I mean that we can cover throughout of the country. That even we have the many activity, but I try to group what we have done into only two kind of the management. The first one that I think I group it into the institute management that is focused on the area and species management, and the second one that is the X2 management that is we focus on the species management. For the first one that I will show you only for the main area that we have done for the wildlife management is we have the research in the Thunhikorn National World Heritage Site. That is the main area that we have done, and we have do a wildlife management. And for the key species in this area that we focus only on I mean that is normally we work more for many kinds of species, but for today that we have only 15 units that I will show you only for 2 species that is important for the wildlife management. The first one that is the tiger. This project that is the Khao-Nanga tiger research. And the second one that I will talk about the elephants. Why I pick up only 2 species? That's because the first one, like the tiger, is very like a key species that the emerald species. That if we can conserve our management in this species, that means we can protect for another species. And I will tell you for the tiger research. We have done for the tiger research for a long time ago. It's about 20 years ago. That is we start with the very basic technique. When we start to work for tiger research, the first time that we use only track and sign to identify and detect the tiger in Thunhikorn and Hoi Thai Hang. That's about 20 years ago, I think. And we use the size of the track of the tiger that we can detect in the trail. After that, I think it's about 15 years ago that we developed our technique to work for the tiger research by using the camera tracking. That is make us to get the data from the camera track by capture the picture, and we use the strip and pattern from each tiger individual and identify the individuals. After that, in about 10 years ago, we use the radio telemetry that in the satellite system is very useful for us to follow the tiger about their home range, and we can follow the tiger and to see their habitat, and we can get more information, and we can use that information for the wildlife management in that area. And for now, the tiger project is still working on the ecology, habitat, and food in the Hoi Thai Hang Wildlife Sanctuary. That means still use the radio tracking and scan analysis. And the second one is we have the long-term monitoring system in Thunhikorn and Hoi Thai Hang. That we study for the tiger population and trend of their population. That by using the camera track, that we use the data from the camera track to identify, and we know how about the trend of the population in each area. Like if we know that for now that if we use this technique, that we can know the trend is increase or decrease of the tiger in the protected area, and we can use that data to how to protect that area, and we can focus on which point that we should to which point that we should to focus and protect that area. Like if you know where is the main habitat of the tiger, after we got the picture from the camera track, we can select, we can specific in that area. That means we don't need to do the manage on the whole area for the tiger. And the second one that we do for the prey population and trends. That's the prey is very important for tiger, because if tiger if in the tiger habitat we don't have like a prey population, we don't know how much, that we don't know anything about prey, that is make us don't understand what happened in that area, and why the tiger in that area cannot use that area. Even that area is very big forest, but the inside is it don't have any food for the tiger. That is make tiger is maybe they move to another. That's why we try to study on prey and try to understand what happened in that area. From this PowerPoint, I will show you that we got about 30 pictures from the camera pad that we use the script and pattern of each individual and try to group it. That we know is we can get it about 6 individuals from the 30 pictures by using the pattern and script that it brings. And from the research that we use the information from research that is the training to the ranger in field in that area and try to make them understand and make them know how to identify the threat and how to identify the area that tiger use in that area. And also we use the information from prey that to improve the habitat, like a quality of that habitat for support prey in that area. Like we do like a water source or the solid in that area for the prey. After we do for the research that we not only focus on the research, we also use the data for the smart patrol system in the Western Forest Complex. This smart patrol system that is very useful that we get the field data from the ranger in that area, and when after they do the smart patrol in that area, we can get data and we can fill that data in the this program, and we can use that data to point where is the risk area that we should to focus on. And this for the smart patrol is very useful for both the office, that is for the people who work in the headquarters and also for the people who work in the field station. That the one thing that we work for the tiger. After that we work for the next one that we work for the elephant management is we know for now in Thailand we have some problem with the overpopulation. Not overpopulation, it's like we cannot control the elephants in the protected area. That's the one thing that's the problem is the human elephants conflict. And the second one is the small population and fragmented habitat. The third one is wild elephant poaching for ivories. And for now, is the DNP try to do the management program to get the solution of the elephants in the protected area. That we try to do the improvement of elephants welfare and veterinary care. And the second one that we try to do like a elephants patrolling project. The third one that we try to use like a elephant reintroduction project for the increase some like a move some elephants from dense area to another area. And the last one that we try to do prepare a special law for the elephants conservation. I will show you this one is the elephants hospitals that we have about for hospital throughout the area. this one is Elephant's mobile clinic, and this clinic also is the like a healthcare is can move around throughout the country. This one is for the like the method for the from the government is used for the how to reduce the human and elephants conflict in the area that they can use. We try to use like electric fence and adaptive management and ecotourism and corridor in the area that's the elephants and human conflict. And also for the elephants, we have like a research on the elephants ecology, including like a monitoring the operation and the sex ratio, and everything about the ecology of the elephants, and also for the community participant and sign rate management. This one is I show that is the like a we try to do the make a clear concept with the local community that to understand and help the government, help the DNP to reduce the conflict between human and elephants.
Dr. Somying, could you please back up?
I will show that only the picture that we have done for the elephants conflict, and also for the exclude management. That we have like a database for the wildlife restaurant throughout the area, and we have the captive tiger database to management some problem outside the forest, and we also have the scientist enforcement authority to help to reduce the illegal trade. Okay, thank you very much.